Hello, my friends, and welcome to Hersheypark for their Christmas Candylane. I'm really excited to be back here. All the lights are out. A couple of things I noticed as I was walking in. Forgive me, gloves and the camera. I'm still figuring it out. But Candymonium is closed. I thought that they had gotten wheel heaters or something like that in order to prevent that. Sadly, a bunch of other coasters are closed today, like Sky Rush and Great Bear. But the thing that I noticed walking in was they moved Santa over underneath the carousel, where if you watched my Hersheypark in the Dark vlog, you'll notice that's where they did the dance party. And they moved Santa out there instead of like last year where they were doing the meet and greet inside that Music Box Theater, which right now they've just set up a photo op in front of the entrance. Then moving forward, I forgot all about this. The Dry Gulch Railroad gets super dolled up and all beautified. They set up a ton of lights for it. It looks amazing. But my first stop here today is to check out and visit Santa's reindeer. They're just here by Fahrenheit. So I invite you to come along. Let's go check out Hersheypark's Christmas Candylane. Just walking under here, it looks like the line here at the Fahrenheit catering area is gigantic to go see these reindeer at Santa's stables. So it looks like the reason the queue was so backed up is that they haven't opened any of the switchbacks like they had last year. So we should see them pretty soon. I know this isn't going to compare to Santa's Village and feeding the reindeer, but it's still pretty cool to see them. So from what I can tell, I think I caught them in time for their naps. Because yeah, they're all just hanging out, huddled up. So I stuck around and chatted with one of the caretakers here. I got a lot of fun facts to share with you guys. Number one, the antlers are the fastest growing bone in the world. They can grow up to an inch a month, I heard, or a day. I forget which one it was. Now I got to double check myself, but amazing. And in the background, I don't know if you saw that, but there is a pecking order. I confirmed that, and they just different levels of assertiveness between them. And I was told that Rudolph, believe it or not, is actually one of the most assertive reindeer here. The other thing I found out is that they don't have an extra layer of fat or anything like that. They're Arctic animals, but they have like 2 layers of fur. One is like sheep's wool, like a very compact, and the other one is hollow. The fur that you see up top here, it's like hollow fur that traps heat so that when they're in the snow, apparently they retain heat so well that they don't really melt the snow around them, which is impressive and just indicates how well insulated these guys are. The other cool thing that I learned was that the females retain their antlers. After breeding or mating season, the male reindeer, they lose their antlers. And the only way that the females will not lose them is if they're pregnant. So I guess it's a survival mechanism. When they are pregnant and are slower in their movements, then they will retain their antlers in order to have some form of defense. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for us here at Santa's Stable. Love seeing the reindeer. I'm so happy that Hersheypark does this every year. A big shout out to Alexa, who was one of the caretakers there, telling me all these cool details about the reindeer. I appreciate it so much. But next, right behind me, there's some hot chocolate being sold, and that is next on the agenda. And as you can see behind me, the lights are coming on. It's going to be soon time for that light show that happens. And I think this year I want to go on the that sky ride that goes above it, because that's got to be a cool view. All right, so I have secured myself some hot chocolate. I don't know how much of this wind is getting picked up right now because it is a balmy 35 degrees and that wind is just cutting. And I think they promised that it would drop to like 28 tonight. Just making my way up here by the boardwalk area. This looks so cool. So up ahead, they're doing the 12 Days of Christmas song, but with lights. Then we have this wonderful tree up here, and you can kind of see in the distance the Ferris wheel. Then way off in the distance, I don't know if you can make it out there, on top of that tower is that one tree that they talk about a lot. I forget what it's called. The Kiss Tree, maybe? I'm not sure, but you can see how much the lights are swaying because of how windy it is. But yeah, these lights are beautiful. It's just nice. It's serene. It's peaceful. I noticed that Wildcat, it is running and has the lights going, but unfortunately, from my vantage point over there by the boardwalk entrance, I noticed that Lightning Racer, unfortunately, their lights were not on. Even if it wasn't operating, I'm surprised that at least their lights would have been on, if that makes any sense. Like I said, 12 Days of Christmas song, there's the Maids of Milking. All of them. They're all here. They all made it. Right behind all these pipers piping is, again, a very well-lit laugh track with a 75-minute wait. those switchbacks are nearly completely full. They did put garland on them though, and that lovely wreath, but holy smokes, no thanks. They're literally all in like a wind tunnel now, and as I told you, it is cold today and windy. So indeed, right behind the drummers drumming, or just drums, Lightning Racer is closed. But right over this way here, oh man, tell me that doesn't look beautiful. I gotta imagine it's super cold up there with this wind. Oh man, I am tempted to go on this, but yeah, that wind, it's gonna be a no from me. So I made it all the way back to the Dry Gulch station because the lights are on and it's beautiful, and I can't wait to share it with y'all. Alright, I don't know if you can start telling, but it's cold. That wind is biting, but the Dry Gulch Railroad was a ton of fun. The lights are amazing. However, the weirdest thing was that once we came to a stop to kind of let the train ahead of us go, it wouldn't move. And so I saw a couple of the workers here have to actually push it, which was something else. Then I started walking down towards the monorail and noticed that Reese's was meeting. He was looking all festive, but unfortunately, I was the next one in line when they said, "Oh, Reese's is taking a break, bye." What a bummer. I was hoping to meet one character that was dressed up for the holidays and just missed it. So I did not expect Super Duper Looper to be running, but the main reason I'm here is right over this way. Let's enjoy the show. I'm going to be covering up the music though, just to avoid the copyright. But I hope you guys come check it out. They're playing some fun copyrighted music here. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be meeting any characters tonight, but that whole Noel light show is so cool. One thing I've wanted to do since last year is go on the Sky Ride and kind of just cruise over all the lights. So let's go check that out, and I think then we're going to be close to calling this one. So I got myself one more round of hot cocoa. The Sky Ride was very serene. I was trying to time it to get the next show so that I could be on the Sky Ride while that show was going. That must look really fun. It looks fun. Must look really cool. But unfortunately, I just missed it. As I was getting out, the next show was starting. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, I didn't get to meet any characters, and a lot of the roller coasters were closed. I didn't expect that. I really hope that next time I come back that I can catch a ride on Candymonium. But from Hersheypark's Candy Cane Lane, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Cheers. Happy holidays.